SGC here, and this is a final impression on Continuum Season 1. I have to say, the beginning of the season was intriguing, but sort of like slow for me. I think the organization of Liberate was not as crazy as I thought it was, because I mean, these guys are just really blunt force until Kadame showed up. I think that's when the intellect was a lot better. And I have to say, that's what happens with the first 4 episodes, where it just feels like, where are they going? Because it's just like, bam, 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 a lot of action, but what are they striving towards? I could not see a good sense of where they're going. The latter half of the season was a lot better, and you can see where Kadame was trying to build up to his end, to his to the ending of the season, and it's just like, whoa, that is pretty crazy stuff. And I have to say, Nicole's character has changed a lot through the season, and I have to say, Alec also changed. I think a lot of people, everybody changed a lot throughout one season. I would say that's pretty impressive for 10 episodes. Alec is just growing more and more trustworthy, in the sense where he is trusting Rachel a lot now, and Rachel is just relying on him as well. And the partnership between her, as in Rachel, and her partner Carlos, you see that they're getting to know each other better, and I'd say that is good. And I gotta stop saying I have to say. Though the season finale for me was kind of weak, in the sense where what actually happened solved everything way too well. I think even though I didn't expect that ending, the fact that it happened was just like, that's just a safe way of crawling out the mess that you made. Not a bad mess, but just intricacies. It answers the question, but it's just a easier way to answer the question. And it totally sets up Season 2, which I would totally watch and check out, because Continuum is great, and that it's filmed in Vancouver is a total thumbs up. And the fact that it's set in Vancouver, the fact that they mention Maine and Broadway or Surrey, or they actually are not using Vancouver as another city, awesome stuff. Even though Rachel Nichols said at the panel that it doesn't matter where you're set, if the thing is good, it is good. Final impression on Continuum Season 1, it was enjoyable. The last half was really great. I kept watching and watching. I was like, great stuff, and I totally look forward to Season 2, because more things are growing, and things are gonna grow. And I can't wait to see the growth between the characters, and the setting, and Rachel Nichols' character herself. As in, does she want to go back in time? As into her future? Or stay here? That would be interesting stuff. Pretty much, final impression is, it was a good episode. It was a good season. I enjoyed it. Could have been better in the beginning, but it was you need those buildings. You need that building. And the latter half was great. Good stuff. And that it didn't rely on the whole Liberate thing. That Liberate was rather in the background. That was a lot better. Because, I mean, when you deal with the actual Liberate, you know that these people actually either have to die or they don't die. And there's not a lot of rushers in the show. So, yeah, because that's the challenge, I think, with this series, is that there's not a lot of people to kill off. And this setting is set up to, you could kill off a lot of people. So maybe that'll be something to consider for Season 3 and 4, where you kill off people. I don't know. Anyway, that is all for final impression on Season 1 of Continuum. That is all.